Firstly, I would like to apologize for talking about yesterday's games this morning. I just needed to have a good night's rest because actually, yesterday was a wonderful day. I'm going to start with the issue of my country. A couple of analysts online were really, I think they were 200% sure that Cameroon's excursion in the African Nations Cup will be over, right? Making emphasis on the fact that they deal with facts. I don't know why such people didn't consider all the facts. First of all, Cameroon has a new head coach and a completely different team of young footballers who have the drive to make their name. So obviously, they will perform. They will have the the I don't know the word. They will have that drive to perform more, right? To perform up to standard above average so that they can be seen. You know, when you're starting out, like when you're starting out in any career, you always want to do your best so that that will enable you to rise to the top. This is a fact that many people did not consider in yesterday's game against South Africa. Cameroon was struggling in the past, but the first two, three games we played in AFCON, even though we had a little bit of lapses, confusion, especially in our defense, people should have seen the improvement. People should have seen the zeal that these boys had or have to perform and lift the country up. But they did not see it. They were just based, they made the analysis based on the fact that, Cameroon has been suffering for a long time, so nothing's going to change. No, we have changed the system completely. We have changed the team almost completely. Why didn't you consider this fact? Obviously, we went to that game yesterday as the underdogs. No doubt about that. But a man who is down fears no fall. I repeat, a man who is down fears no fall. If we lost yesterday, it would have been sad, but it wouldn't have been a new thing, right? So why not give it our all? And just maybe, something might come out of it. And that's what just happened. That's what happened. South Africa is a good team, but yesterday, I think it was more of Ebati kuku because at the beginning of the game, you can see that our squad is a young squad. They had that pressure, confusion in the early minutes of the game. But let's say from the second half, we looked like a more confident Cameroon, right? And this should go serve as a lesson to FECA, Foot, Ministry of Sport, any individual in charge of taking decisions concerning the national team and sport in general in the country, Cameroon. Please, let's use home-based coaches. David Pagou is doing a wonderful job with a squad that has never been tested. A squad that has never been tested. A brand new squad, and we are progressing gradually in the AFCON. See, honestly, for me, right, if we are eliminated against Morocco, I will not be, it will be sad, but I won't be disappointed. Because David Pagou, with a squad that's mostly full of unexperienced players who have never played at this level, progressing to this level in the AFCON, that's above average, that's above expectations, right? So next time when you're doing analysis, consider all facts in quotes, because a lot of you were saying deal with facts, not emotions and stuff. Consider all the facts. Don't just come out, Cameroon, you eliminated Cameroon, whoa, Cameroon, whoa. It doesn't make sense. So now that Cameroon beat South Africa hands down, it was not even like they were managing or struggling to, we beat South Africa hands down. What do you have to say about that? You should always be objective, right? You should be objective. The fact that maybe you are from a rival country, or you have a beef with Cameroon and stuff like that, doesn't mean you should just weigh one side on the weigh on the opponent's side. As an analyst, I believe you need to be objective. You need to be objective. And you don't need to come out and say you don't use emotions. From your analysis, from the things you say, we or the spectators, the observers are the ones who will know or determine if you actually use emotions in analyzing or not. Not you coming out self-proclaimed. It's good to be self-proclaimed. It helps your confidence. But for the most part, I think it's the observers, the fans, whosoever who's watching. Those are the people who have, I think, the say actually in determining if you use emotions to analyze or not. But that notwithstanding, I am happy for the result and I hope, I strongly believe at this point that we can beat Morocco and move to the semi-finals.